Pheonix, man.
It's a different take.
Gentle Mates and Loud love a Pheonix at the moment. This is one of the better Pheonix maps. They put a Yoru with it, Cypher, Viper, Sova. I mean, they kind of does everything. And then we have the Astra, the extra smoke, the extra bit for after plant as well.
This is bold.
I like this from Gentle Mates though. I think this is a good map for it. They can flash, recon, take over towards main as well the whole time. Problem is the Astra's pretty good at holding on to main as well.
When it comes to a Pheonix, is the fact that he can get into those sites. He can run
This is gonna be
aggressively,
interesting.
use his flashes, use his wall to section off angles, and participate in those opening duels. Last time, Time played this.
Why is Pheonix good on Breeze? The wall's really good on this map, first of all. The orbs are relatively easy, at least on the attack side, especially A orb. And then a lot of time, like the actual molly as well, just stopping just straight up hits. Extra bit of stopping power can really help. And then obviously flash when there's the wall on the site itself, so playing on A site and defense is good.
I'm just not so sure on this map because I think it's a really bold call to try and run Pheonix here. Like, again, the flashes through the screens I think are going to be impactful, but you could do stuff like that with a K. I think the ult has its impact, but also where you will
Reprovise, thank you so much. Tier 3, 17 months. Holy, thank you so much, Reprovise, for everything. Thank you, appreciate you.
I have to say, I'm intrigued to see how this is actually going to work out for them. The good thing is they do have that Yoru that will be able to take the majority of the space, and in combination with a lot of flashes, it could be quite cool.
Okay, Vitality on defense. Gentle Mates on attack. And we are already playing anti-flash the whole time, and then he has a flash to pop to the left. That's so funny. Nice little jump peek on this one as well. And Pheonix with this is going to feel comfortable to get the orb. Yeah, Molly goes in as well.
You're expecting this when you've got a Pheonix playing it slow.
The Pheonix wall can break trips, but it's pretty hard. It has to be like close to the wall.
His lurks are somewhat legendary.
They still have a lot of stuff that can. I mean, the Gentle Mates comp actually has like a good amount to break the trips. You can at least, well, not break it, but at least find out where they are. We can include the wall.
They do not have a Yoru of their own. They can't cause the same sort of havoc.
Gamble stack with the kill over towards middle, and the wall just comes up in time. Yeah.
They know exactly where this player is, and Takas will find that opener.
Quickly able to deal with him. Now, at this stage, for the way back in, it's going to be tough. Vitality don't have a lot of utility that they're facing off against, but haven't got a lot to work with either. That Viper wall will be brought back up to 100 toxins, and they'll see if they can...
They're patient with this.
Still, though, there's no need to
no wall, so they just wanted to make sure that they could cross safely.
It takes a while. Gentle Mates being very, very cautious, knowing there's a good chance they get a fight pretty soon, and can close this round out on the back of it. The reason that Vitality have been waiting is that flank. We saw Kicks make it up behind. He's caught Whalers. No Viper wall. That was on A, so it's not that big of a deal. Some utility perhaps lost, but Sender, oh, he might be about to be lost on the way through. Good peek, 26 HP. Over the wall he'll go, but his teammates a little further away, split up and separated.
Yeah, there's a nice recon as well to get this guy in sight.
And seem to have tied a nice bow on this round.
Very nicely done. A great pistol. In your opinion, which teams will go to EME Masters? From what I've seen, it should be Fnatic and Na'Vi, but it's single limb, so anything. And I can definitely see with the anti-heretics being able to beat one of them.
We might just watch them crumble. Even still, though, very early days. 1-0. For the start, at least the pistol round, I still don't feel like it's going to teach us too much about how this composition is actually going to run. But already, I do fear the combination of Natank and Takas' ult in tandem. Both players.
I'm not really sure that is a hot take, because like if the groups are right, like if we do get Na'Vi Fnatic, then the chance of that is very high.
It's going to be aggressively challenged.
I think this is smart from Vitality. They don't want this orb to be taken from the Pheonix, so they decide just to go over towards A, aggro with 4 people, get the orb themselves.
Toxins are running down and running out. No snake bite to work with. Sender has no chance to really stop them here. But again, it's about
flash goes middle, hits 1.
Grabbing an orb and then figuring out where the gaps are. Right now, They haven't seen one.
This guy saw two. With that info, they're so fine to just send it over.
Take the space with his feet. Again, the weaknesses in play for the side of Vitality are the highlights. You don't expect them to get a lot. I like this smoke usage though.
Yeah, the smokes.
Called down a little
Smoke's
bit of a
good.
safe haven for Sender to try and use this.
Can Yoru see this angle?
But they are waiting it out. They're not giving him the
Smoke goes soon.
opportunity. Some spams even coming his way.
Oh man, so many kills.
Oh, they're not fully aware. That's free as can be. 3 already. And a big old farm round for TACAS. They don't want to lose anybody else though.
Yeah, really good. And then can one of these guys get the gun? Yep, Cypher picks it up. Perfect from them. And then now they can buy 2 guns on top of this, and they are not even sure we can call this a bonus.
There is a person
Something's going up over there. Yeah. I don't know what it is.
I'm going to be very careful walking into that smoke. And while angle's not checked already, obviously not too much of a blunder for Vitality. They were just looking to try and do as much damage as
Trex.
possible. Now, though,
Yeah, he's in for the
as we
next.
sort of seen, again, I'm always gonna
He's in for the
quote
next
RB on
one.
this. You go for the 3 rifles, you have 2 pistols, and if you keep 3 players alive, you get 5 rifles.
Though I prefer single limb or double limb, I will always prefer double limb.
He already has his dimensional drift, and the tank is 1 away from run it back.
Very scary. Those orbs are going to be
Yeah,
taken.
this
They will be seized.
and this together
up for grabs towards B.
is outrageous
defensive setup
overwhelm.
From the Vitality side, not just having your Viper here with a deep orb, but also having those traps to play with. That also used very early. TACAS wants to take the space. He spotted 1. He's looking for more.
Spotted 1, spots the other.
It's been used many times before.
Yeah,
the
and
player
this guy
comes
got
out
tagged
of
by the
ult.
drone and the Pheonix push. Like, look at this overwhelm. This is their first big buy round. Vitality have to eco if they lose this, and it is looking scary.
No matter where Cinder looks, he is 100% blind.
And we've been mentioning this a little bit, how because of the Outlaw, people are having to use classics more on their second round, and it means that the team that won pistol has more freedom to get some of these ults online, and the snowball effect has never been easier,
I mean, that
I
would
guess.
be a ludicrous play, but it is. It's exactly what he's done. TACAS is crazy.
Yeah, he took the TP and spawn as well here, and we get into a 1v3.
And blindsiding Vitality completely. Nobody could hear him. That gate crash was way too far away, deep in towards the defender's spawn. And despite
Lovely start to this. Huge start.
The time and the player's advantage was too strong. Gentlemates 3-0, already slicing up this defensive setup from Vitality with ease.
They've got some cool ideas. They've got some cool ideas.
In round 3, they've got cool ideas, Tom.
I love that. So Sender gets blinded by the first one. He's like, okay, I'm going to go into this corner.
Yep.
I'm going to be safe.
Stay
The
safe.
second flash comes around the corner. He's like, I'm completely blind again. Nowhere to look.
And
that's
now,
the thing. I feel like
they're against another
Origin,
eco,
they're able to run compositions that
so they have
are
another
off-kilter,
chance to
but the synergy between their players
stack
is good
up
enough that it will
some
work.
orbs.
And so far,
And when I
TACAS
say they're
and
against
tank,
another
it
eco,
has been
like, it is
working. I
literally
will say, defensive side, I'm going to be intrigued.
like 1 light armor,
But for now, I'm mainly
3
looking at Vitality.
sheriffs. Like, it's another
I mean, you have to be.
potential farm fest in terms of orbs.
So,
Yeah.
Speaking of orbs, they really want to deny this one on their ecos every single time. Been pushing over towards A. This is a bold round for Vitality. Sorry, bold round for Gentlemates to go 3 tube.
And how much more do you think Gentlemates have in the tank? That was round 3. And already showing ults online, showing ideas with them, putting the pressure on Vitality. Now these pistols, maybe an advantage for Destrian, but it wasn't to be. He was quickly caught.
Yeah, now
off.
this guy fills it
He's
out in the
aware of
open.
every angle except the one up top. Sender picks
Yeah,
up
I'm
one
not sure
man
this is the
advantage
right
now
round to do it.
Vitality.
Like, this in a
And
buy
this is
round
a
makes a
round
lot
where
of
I really
sense.
was
This
not
in the eco
expecting
does
to
not
have
make
too
any
much
sense.
to say about that defensive side. But Gentlemates have been isolated, been picked off. Logan's only 63 HP. Now he's trapped. The door's closed.
Yeah, and
behind
you're
him,
getting traded
that
on
might not
that.
have worked out the way he wanted. Bay has left to do it all. No utility.
he at least
And
knows where they
Rifle
both are
Work
now.
Has at least got the spike. But those other players are grouping up. Sender and Kicks want to take this duel together. With 30 seconds on the clock, Bayaz can't really go anywhere else. He has to force the fight.
Yeah, and he was not expecting him to just be instantly pushing on this one. And
that
that, for me, is a really bold call against an eco.
Brings Vitality back on the board.
Yeah,
Nicely done for Vitality to clean this one up, but man, you're like hand delivering them 3 guns going into a potential crossfire. The people over towards A main aren't pushing out. They've been wrapped. Like, what is...
Give him a rifle, and well, the round very quickly falls apart. A first on the board, financially not going to do too much damage to the side of Gentlemates, but more importantly, it is going to allow
Rixnus, thank you for saying that.
to come online. Runner's going to be
Yeah, we
purchasing
should be getting
that
more
up,
graphic
which
stuff as well done soonish, which would be cool for coach players.
And at least in the early stages of this round,
We got some ideas, but Mini is a busy man.
Is is just because the tank wants an orb.
Yeah, and we've seen this a couple of times. A cautious flash just in case to counter flash.
This whole anti-flash and then flashback malarkey's pretty good. Runner with the op, lovely shot from him. Yeah, and the round before, the fact that 3 of them managed to get upgrades in terms of their guns. Wait, was it 3 or 2? 2 of them, sorry. Means that 2 of their econs are flowing.
Yeah, this is the thing. You might have your own plans, your own ideas. But Vitality aren't just going to sit there and let you execute them. Pressure put onto Destrian. Spotted the players in towards the halls, and, well, the challenge is coming through. Safe even coming into support, but in the meantime, a couple of players heading in towards that B site. This is more of a bait. Takas with that ability.
What the hell is this timing? Couldn't have been any worse.
Individually and wins both of them. As said though, the spike's still somewhat heading
Safe trying to react to the Seekers that went out.
If they need to. 30 seconds left. Runner still the one in a decent place, and I feel like the reliance here is going to be on Sender.
Lovely shot, and yeah, there is a lot of pressure on Sender. Sender needs to kill one, and we have a lurk from Whalers all the way into spawn, and he has like a little wall to play behind. What a weird round. These guys have got to send it through the molly. There's 10 seconds left.
Sender's chance now to stop it, to completely win the round. 8 seconds, he just needs to drop that spike. In comes the updraft, in comes the spray, and they've
nice round from Runner as well. Sender did good to stay alive for sure. Yeah.
That's the thing. Takas, he's been so explosive in this game so far, but it's just that late utility hold.
A group watch party? Yeah, potentially. Problem is literally his mini is just working so much.
With 15 seconds left on the clock. Like, it's just, he hasn't been pressured at all, so there's been no reason for Sender to actually use any of that utility, and you might be looking at him 1 and 3, but realistically, he's one of the main reasons they won that round.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it's just a well-placed piece of utility that can ultimately lead to that success. You don't have to be finding 5 kills. You don't got to be kicks, 3 kills on a Thrifty. Sometimes you just got to be patient. Do your job. Play your role. Vitality, 1 away.
Low buy for Vitality. Triple Marshall.
Wow. 3 Marshalls.
Yeah, and here we go again. Dog sets him up. Swing on this one. Yeah, how many? And he's just like, wait, what?
Like, you know
Is that double Marshall holding me?
What if we're all waiting for him?
Can go to site and he can get a heal from kicks.
What if? Well, there's
EP going over towards Tube.
He's able to get out of there. Reset. He gets healed.
Pedestrian close enough to hear it. That gets shot, so he gets info for that.
Gentlemates have gone elsewhere. This is the ideal scenario, I think, for Vitality. Just with the utility that's in play towards this B site. That drone is heard. Poison Orb goes up.
Double kill trip on the left side here. Pheonix trying to bait out some util. The shock dart missed the trip.
Players to break through their util on the B site. There's an op on A. Well, it's their choice where they go. There's no easy answer.
Problem. Screen plays down.
Keep an eye on Destrian. Destrian's taking a lot of map control, and they go back for... I think this is good. Wall goes in over towards A. Really does look like an A hit. With only a cut of sound and wall invested. That shock dart does get tripped. 1 more on site. 15 seconds. Got to avoid this kill trip and go to site. Lovely. No one facing over towards heaven, even though the wall was done.
It's an afterplant scenario. Weaponry definitely not the best, but
keep an eye on the Astrolurk at spawn.
They do, and they're aware of the flank as well. Watching
Pheonix ult might get a few here.
Advantage of a gun that's unaware, while the tank is ulting forward just to hold that extra control and find the info. He's even
they were delayed and got an important kill. They're gonna have to save, right? Astra ult goes in. Astra, okay, we're going for this.
He's actually caught Whalers. Cosmic Divide's isolating some of these players, but Natan just isn't giving up. He finds kill after kill, and it's enough to send Vitality running.
Nicely done.
Norda's running. He's sticking around. He's looking.
I tell you what, the mid-round call here was really good. It was looking... I was actually going to say it's too obvious that the A hit, right? The kind of fake over towards B, but then they actually put the Viper wall in. It even pulled the Cypher out of there as well. Safe kind of over-rotated a little bit.
Gentlemates in that round, literally the criticism I had.
Safe's actually been called off twice from his over-rotates.
Until the very last few seconds. This time, although they take some damage, they get rid of it very early on. They start pressuring in, throwing the flashes, and then just moments later, go bursting into the site, and there isn't anything to delay anymore. Sender also being isolated, and the tank and Takas are just on fire. 18 kills between them and only 6 rounds is ridiculous.
Well, I think Natank has actually matched. I can't see the opening duel statistics. I'm using my memory here. It could just be the one, but he's certainly done just as well on kills as he did last time he played Pheonix. So it's only up from here, and frankly, it's a pretty steep climb, and they're making it look easy. Natank, though, there's an opening death. I may just have jinxed him.
Yeah, I was going to say he's doing good until that.
Uh-oh.
All right, Vitality of a chance, and the information is there now.
Runner can just hold door the whole time.
Coming in. Viper's pit used as well for the back of the site. They're patiently waiting. Runner has the
Logan
chance.
does really good here. Logan has to just wait. There's a lot of 1v1s. Bayas has a 1v1. Logan has a 1v1. 2 people on site hiding in their ult.
It's all going to come down to this fight in middle, and the shot not quite connected. This flank coming in as well is something that isn't really being watched for.
Lovely shot.
Has been bypassed. Bayas
Yeah, I need to keep an eye on safe though.
But this wraparound could be everything. It may not matter though. They're picking them apart.
Yeah, and everyone else just dead here on this one. Yeah, and safe was maybe a little bit too late with it. I mean, the people on site just had to win a few duels.
It's a Viper's pit, right? Welcome to her world. Bienvenue dans mon monde. And really nicely handled by Gentlemates to put 5 on the board. I mean, that attack side is looking so clean. And you have to look towards Takas and Natank. Just such irritating players to play against. Sure, in this round, Natank gets dropped early. Can you imagine if he was alive late into the round? You're flashing out of that ult. It's just impossible to play against these guys. With both, yeah, double flash, one far, one close. It's, you know, you can't turn from one without seeing the other.
And that's the thing, like going into this map, I'm sure that there was definitely something that was thought about Vitality.
Yeah, an early timeout, and they've had a nightmare start, to be honest.
I think it's such a common pick at this point, but it is just such a disruptive composition that even if you like manage to shut down the tank early, it's not easy to move from there because straight away they're into the site, the space has been taken, and they're in that after plant. And for Vitality, it only really seems to be round wins if they stop them getting there. From the post plant, it's been nigh on flawless from the side of Gentlemates.
Well, you can see Salah, his words per minute have shot way up. The stress may be kicking in. They need to find a solution, a pretty solid one pretty soon. And I don't know how you handle this. Gentlemates have already shown their willingness to play slow, group up on angles, and watch for your pushes. Runner almost lost his life and his operator to that a couple rounds ago. And then when you sit back and wait, Gentlemates have been able to breach through that site. I think the only successful stop you really have is that Viper Cypher on B. Yeah. But if Gentlemates come out full swinging, challenging that again, I call into question whether you'll see the same result.
Well, they're split across the map. I think it's also worth just quickly mentioning expectations. Team Vitality, they've invested, they've brought in players like Safe. The expectations probably are masters.
The weird duel in Tube.
Team. This is an elimination match. One of them goes home.
Well, I think he did see him behind him.
Fake, but the fake actually ends up being his downfall.
I think he did see him behind him.
Through the decoy. That's a little unfortunate for him.
Because he just committed way too much there in terms of the spray.
Shock darts through already.
Shock darts trying to go in. And this is kind of nice. Like the Pheonix basically frees up the Yoru to do a madness. Yeah, and Safe has to push forward, and then he can call that he's in the trap. Man, the tank is doing bits. Look at him, and then walked across to get the plant.
But even that wall of fire is keeping them out. At 2 versus 3, and
I mean, he's kind of close to his third Pheonix ult.
To see Gentlemates step into that crosshair of Runner, and then the wall goes up, and so there's just no way to find a free kill. Although the toxins must have been low, and they're shoulder peeking hell. Second earlier could have worked.
Still a Hunter's Fury, but I don't even know if Gentlemates.
Yeah, I'm a little bit worried with the position, and they definitely need to get this recon off to get a bit of information.
Back and just be irritating.
Yeah, and that slows down this guy has to go back to the dodge shot. Gonna be close.
Rifle found. Destry needs to get something, and he will. And it should be traded out, but not quite quick enough.
Whoa, he committed. He committed. Respects, Bears. I thought he was just gonna go round and round, and they wouldn't be able to defuse, but guy's confident.
Yeah, I think Beaz made the right call. The second he realizes that the other player was close, okay, I have 2 1v1s. This is the best chance to win the round, and, well, he's done exactly that. That's so unlucky. Oh, man. The angle couldn't have been more perfect. I didn't see that the first time round either. The flash as the wall drops, it's just nasty.
The funny thing is, this round, I don't even feel like comes down to the sort of execution we've seen so far. A lot of it It's just the balls on the tank.
Yeah, and the tank is doing... The tank's doing mad stuff, and it felt like his comms were good here, because I instantly saw like most of his team spam the cage as soon as he realized he was rapping.
Literally reloading. Didn't have any idea that he could have been that far forward, and that sheer disrespect, I don't think most teams have that level of confidence, but that's the thing with these two duelists. They genuinely don't fear going down. I don't feel like they're criticized or punished by their team for taking these risks. That's what they want them to do, to be irritating.
That was kind of nice.
Takas once again with the entry. Trade come back. Bear in mind it's a low buy, but this is a chance for him
Yeah,
to
this is a chance for Takas to get a lot for his ult.
So much still to be done in this round, but
Man, they are having so much success at B.
have to lean it Gentlemate's way.
Yeah, I kind of feel like I've seen this one before, Tom. You know, same post-plan setups from Gentlemates, and just so confident in their not only individual ability, but team play, able to, first of all, they're spotting the angles for info. Once they find out where these players are, grouped up, taking the fights together. They ask, ooh, he spotted him, but it's cost him his life. A little wide on the angle. Takas has repositioned. Still has a gate crash to work with as well, so he can throw that out, give his position away, grab a kill, a fourth and a fifth. No, not this time. A chance for kicks. The time is low. The snake bites on. He's losing health and he's
Nicely done again from them. I tell you what, though, Vitality should be happy with how much damage they did. For sure.
Whalers goes down to it, but look, Gentlemates are 7-2
You feel like Yoru nerfing coming?
lead.
Yeah, I do think
attack
this
side
year
could
we
not have
get
gotten off to a better start. They had one little hiccup, and since then it's been
the
plain
ult
sailing.
increase of Yoru and the ult increase of Gecko. I can definitely see both of them happening, because they're both on 7, right? I can see them both being 8. It just fits in line with all of the other changes that have happened.
A fantastic performance.
There's Bayaz's mom in the crowd as well. Woo! What a way to kick this off. Certainly feeling proud seeing that scoreline.
Yeah, it's a nice scoreline to be here.
Absolutely.
Second
Used to have
time
a Volva
around.
back in the day, and he would have a way better
ISO
game.
meta
That's
is
the way
non-existing. It would never be
But yeah,
meta.
that scoreline soaring for
Not good enough to
Gentlemates,
be in
their
meta.
lead
Can it
is,
work in a
well,
team
secure
on the
for
right
half.
map? Yeah.
The question is
Can it
how
be
much
meta?
more do
Nah,
they
it would
lead
need some
by?
crazy changes to ever be
Move
like
on to the next.
hard meta.
Vitality,
But it's pretty good
they
still on some
need to
maps.
find those building blocks here on the defense.
You can
Next half is going
you
to
could do
be
stuff on like
tough,
Ascent,
but short.
Sunset. Maybe Icebox, but I haven't really thought about it enough. Split.
Here we go
That's
again.
about it. Everything else awful.
Dimensional drift to lead the charge. The tank's ult is online, but he's also dead, so that's not going to cause them a problem. And they're going to use the Hunter's Fury just pinging in onto where the...
Oh,
Actually sent the dodges
yeah, I
in.
don't know how he survives this one. Big Joe coming up, and it doesn't look
The
like
expectation
Safe
will
is
be
expecting
there, but
Logan so
his
close.
sixth sense maybe helps him to back away from this angle. Now with
And who is this?
Seekers
Whalers.
online, they could get that
Whalers has
information.
owned it.
Divide, utilize. This is such a ratty little angle from Whalers, though. Needs to get more than one, and he does.
Incredible.
A couple combined with the kill coming out of Logan. They've taken the advantage back.
Oh, Takas hit a really important shot. And 27 HP. Damn, dude, they win every round though on B.
This round, huge impact on them as well.
What the?
Catching the rotations through from A. And again, something he's known for. Understanding how that game breeds, reading the rotations, putting another round.
Honestly,
up for
I was not
Gentlemates.
expecting that
It
at
was
all.
just a straight spam through the smoke that got Sander the first, but well, once they could see their opponents, it didn't go so well.
Why is there a camera
Never
outside?
seen a team take more ridiculous and risky angles, and they
Getting ready
all
to
fail.
record the
Whalers is on
walk-in of the
edge
next
a
teams, I
game,
guess.
Just sat in the complete open if they
That's
push
so
from
funny.
squad, and he gets 2 kills.
Dude, these
from that
coaches are
position.
chill, man. No
Oh, no, we
reaction.
just saw all the players. Nice, yeah, and it goes to existence. Okay,
Calculated.
we got another round. 8-2. Good.
He's like,
Yep. Few more and we win. That's
I
good.
saw this coming a week ago.
Exactly as I expected. Well, this one hasn't gone according to plan. Takas loses
shot.
an opening duel, this time to Safe, shutting down that mid control for the side of Gentlemates as they quickly flee, give up all control, and now spread for a much slower round. But with the Tank still having his ult and a Viper's Pit to secure a site, this
Weird
could get
timing.
very scary, very quickly.
Oh,
the
dear.
Blade Storm hasn't quite worked out, and the secondary weapon
shot.
isn't the best. He's sticking around. Not for long.
I love the goal to just flash straight back up there. Now we're gonna see the run it back. Interesting position. He's got to wait for the door to open to actually get through and try and find anything.
It's just like, where the
Now,
hell
though,
am I
Logan
getting
has
killed
been able
from?
to find
But
Sander. He
over
went
towards
alone with the
B,
spike onto B.
Logan has managed to get a kill on a pushing Thunder? Yeah.
And now he might
Now
be
it's
alone
weird
for a second longer.
because
It's
he is
gonna
on
be
his own
Whalers
and
on
he
that
pushes to
wraparound.
wall.
Does have a
Oh
snake
man,
bite
I don't think
available.
you would
Also
ever
has
think that
bite
he
for
pushes
Spit
wall
if he can
here.
get to the spike, but I don't know if that's going to be possible.
Does the
Logan
camera give it away?
already
Nah,
being cheeky.
that gives it away.
The problem
The
is
great
now
ult.
they'll very quickly know where he is. He's going to try and get aggressive, try and fight forward. He's going to get picked up. Destrian knows, but he still wins the fight.
He just needs to
Trapping
stay
the
alive
pit.
now.
He can't step into that. I think he's heard it at this point. Whalers must
Wow,
know.
mate, he's a
Secured by
beast.
Logan with another.
What a
Although
6
he'll
solo
fall
rounds,
now, the fight through
1v1.
the pit is the real difficulty.
Dude,
What
what a solo play, and I think Sender messed up
to
here.
cleave around out of this Gentlemate squad's hands. Once they're on that site, it's over. 9 rounds so far. Vitality needs something.
Mitch, Logan walked into B on his own. The rest of the team were fighting A. He goes, I've got the spike, guys. Don't worry, I've got this. I'm just going to go
Yeah,
for a
look at
little
that.
jaunt, catches his opponent, and then just goes and plants, and then just wins the round. He's 30 HP when he fights Safe. Safe was a menace even versus Fnatic, and right now, they are being slaughtered. 9-2. Rounds that, for Vitality, well, at least some of them they shouldn't be losing. But Gentlemates just seem to be winning every clutch. Every big kill goes their way.
Ult goes out with the trip
So
inside
far ahead
it.
at this stage.
I mean,
Well, the upside
these
here is
are
that
the only
pit is
rounds that
down
they look
early
like
for
they actually have
Vitality,
like a
so the
good
map's a little
advantage into
easier
them
to
when they get
defend,
runner on an
especially
op and he
with the
pushes
trap
A
and choke
main.
point.
That's the only time
Realistically talking
they're actually
about
winning rounds.
A mid-split of some sort, regardless of where you want to go. Option to bypass Sander, move into back B is always there, but yeah, the A site definitely not the one you want to move towards with runners still lurking around, but with how easy it's looked for Gentlemate so far, they have their pick. The idea to send Takas out isn't bad, but such a passive round for Vitality, just using their traps and their util on B to lock it. Safe's not going to peek that.
The
is he?
setup right now is so strong.
He's not gonna peek that.
Oh, he is.
You gotta,
Almost
yeah,
gets
you
the
gotta
kill.
relax on that one.
I feel like that was a little bit of fear striking. I don't know. I think normally he gets that one. Destrian, timing is sublime. It's almost perfect. He has to try and one
Wow,
kill.
we
Which
trade,
one
that
is
was
the decoy?
fast.
He's so quick.
This guy has a
Gets the
judge
kill
and
of
he's
the
getting
Whalers
pinched either
attackers, as you
side.
said. Too quick on the reaction.
30 seconds
They know
left.
there's a man within this. Sender's on the other side. This is a very risky peek from the tank. Unable to clear him out. Has found the information. There should be a trade.
Nicely done from
Bayaz is
Bears.
there
Dude,
to
look how
find him.
calm they are in these
Now the arc plug is
situations.
secure. Look at where
I know
Takas
exactly.
is.
Planted.
And the distraction's going to be there with Logan popping the hat, making the noise. You know there's a player on site. Now you know there's one in the spawn too, but well, it doesn't get any easier to deal with. Guess who's behind you, by the way? Because once again, lurking through middle
That's a-
is Logan. He
that is a
keeps getting
solid-
away with this.
Solid start.
It's not okay. Certainly not if you're a Vitality fan. 2 rounds at the half. This is going to have to be one of the best attack sides we've seen. And for Gentlemates, they can pull out a lot of stuff you're not expecting. They've got Takas, they've got Natank. These agents are a little crazy.
Cypher away
considering
every
the
round,
Yoru
yeah, it was
and the
non-stop.
Pheonix and all the things they've been doing with it. How are Vitality going to replicate putting Gentlemates on the back foot in the same way? I just can't see that.
I also don't think, just even like being a scoreboard warrior for a second.
Go for it.
Safe and Sender, 3
Existence
and 4 kills
Masterclass.
apiece.
Man,
A lot of the rounds
the
that we've
first 2
seen
buy
from
rounds,
this attack
like
side
3
have
and
been
5,
running
were really
directly into their
impressive.
setup.
The
A setup
the
that has
bait over,
stuff to make you vulnerable, stuff to reveal
the
you,
bait
stuff
over
catch you
to
out.
with the
And
wall
not every time
on
it's
the,
been
I think it was
like
the
Yoru
5th
2v
round.
Sometimes they have just walked through
It might have been the 3rd round as well. I can't remember.
And that has
So
been
those 2
enough
rounds
to
were
win
really
the
impressive.
round.
And
Vitality
honestly,
seem
Safe got
flustered.
Safe on both of those rounds,
Attack
in my
as well.
opinion, kind of over-rotated.
He's getting ready. to
Especially
potentially
the one
fight
in
versus
Tube and then the
entire
one
squad.
over
He's going
towards
back for another
spawn
peek.
when he
Has
thought
a
it was
game.
A.
They have been pinged. He knows they are there. But that is how confident this man is right now.
He could have TP'd to B, reset, you know, taking a breath, but no. He
That's a
wants to
coward's
stay
way out.
aggressive. I got 1 opening kill. Give me a second one. But for Gentlemates, they're happy now. 5 versus 4, bunkered down on this A site, and there are 2 on site, 1 towards the doors and 1 even in the spawn. I mean, such a heavy stack from this side, even as we see Bayaz slowly rotate away.
Smoke can go up
Cover
again
them
now,
too.
and they're going to force through, and this guy's here.
Vitality have so many players to deal with on the way through. Natank
Shots,
already
man. Shots.
surrounding them. Insult to injury.
Absolute shots. It's a
Gentlemates
lockdown.
win another pistol round, not just cleanly, but an Andalucia flawless to put it 11-2. That has to be one of the last nails to enter Vitality's coffin.
You never want to play them twice. You never, ever want to play this team twice. The first time around, it's like their warm-up. This is looking like a completely different beast. I'm sure Vitality came into the day just like business as usual. We've got 2 of the 3 same maps in this series. They've got to pray that they wake up in the next one because, I'll be honest,
the full eco comes in, yeah, they're just accepting it. No plant on this one.
Ever since 2020, Logan and Takas, they're scary guys when you play him that second time. Takas does not let it go. He doesn't like losing.
Well, bear in mind, around that time, where was Natank playing? He's on the other team.
He's learned. He's learned, isn't he?
They're back for a little bit of revenge. Nice shot
Oh,
from
let's,
Runner,
yeah, let's hold up.
An awakening of sorts.
Let's hold up. A little bit of damage done though, for sure. And we got the farm gun. Bayaz needs to get a kill. And that is a gun.
This one very costly.
Yeah, this is scary now.
Round, which I'll be honest, it's not something I've said much throughout this map thus far. And after plant position, and Vitality have a chance. They found rifles as well, Mitch.
They have a chance, but Takas also has an outlaw.
Takas is 21
I'm
to
actually
8.
very afraid of this man with that weapon, not just because it's strong, but because of what he's up against. All those players are one hit to it. It's an op, essentially. He's running around.
Yeah, he's running around with a ghost though.
Hand. Not currently finding anyone or any opportunities. Whalers, though, does pick up Runner. Here we go. Attempt to flash up close. He's swinging on it, but it was a little late. If it had went out at first, who knows? Nice, a good reaction
not
by
bad.
Destrian and safe.
I think we picked up 3 guns as well, so there was 1 ghost into this, and they kind of full eco them.
And then they were right back out
Monkey with the Apex, you're just gonna... I know what you're gonna do. Let's see what's coming. I'm waiting for the Zywu gifted in a sec as well. Thank you so much, Monkey. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that is true.
Come all this way for like a 13-7 or something. It wouldn't be great, but they're putting on a show.
Well, a lifeline, at least for Vitality.
2 out of the 3 rounds have been 50s. Yeah, the one in tube in this one. Not wrong.
So I'm not sure there's going to be any breaks on the Gentlemates train. For now, though, they don't have much to play with. Logan with a Sheriff. That's what fills Mitch's nightmares.
Yeah, I've seen this one before.
He's not a 1v4 yet. So
that's the thing. Yeah,
he needs the rest of his teammates to die, but take 1 player with him. And
then
yeah,
it's a little bit of a trap play here, for sure.
It's the wrong map for it.
93k in squeezies. Yeah, he's a...
But these guys, I mean, it is like...
He's a big streamer.
You're talking about
I had no idea.
Back in the day, but Wild have learned that lesson.
I actually had no idea. I used to do an event for... What was it? For Gamescom, and he was there, and people were losing their mind. He's a bit, and that was like years ago, man. He's been a popular guy for a long time.
Lotus, the map that Gentlemates picked last time, lost badly. Do you think they're coming in with the same ideas? Because I sure as hell don't. It's gonna be tough. Oh, nice flash as well by Natank. The damage is massive. Of course, it's all pistols.
The French Mr. Beast. Oh, that's a good way. That's a good way of summing it up.
Unfortunately, Wales is still alive, so wasn't quite possible. Destrian is going to be able to get another kill. Now it's a long road back.
Right, this is the round where we need to pay attention.
I think that's where you do see some vulnerabilities within the Gentlemates composition. I don't think the fans of Gentlemates believe there's anything to worry about just yet.
Well, at 11-4, Tom, I'm inclined to
they're just scared of the
definitely feels
they're scared of the outlaw Bonkashi.
Still on the reins. Just a good tug.
With the pistol, obviously being pretty high with the frag, and the tank has his ult on this one. Good to retake if they want. Good to just send it and check map control at one point as well. All of this. Wait.
Come on, let's go. He's on his way.
I was gonna say, imagine it. Nicely done from him. Nicely done. Cypher down, so now any push behind works pretty well. Yeah, and their wall goes invested in towards B. The Yoru decides to TP here. You could argue that maybe they're playing a little bit too fast against a Yoru. Look at this guy's getting hit by the same trip twice.
They don't think he's here. He knows exactly where he is and will deny the plant. Nobody has checked that back corner. Takas still just causing issues. The flash is perfect as well. Styling on them. Kicks. Still trying his best to hold strong. Doesn't really have any support.
Damn, the util, man. The util's disgusting. We get a drone tag on the guy's side. We get a recon to clear this guy on broken wall. They're taking
And
no
it is
chances.
impressive.
No
Even the
one
trigger
decided to
discipline on
even look
Taka's,
back
who
of sight
I
as
wouldn't
well,
blame
which is
him if he swung
questionable.
through that wall to fight every single one of them the way he's been playing so far. But he waits, he lets them. He did, didn't he? And it worked. But he waits here, so they think, okay, we've
Looking
caused the
clean, dude.
rotation.
They
They've
stole
left, they've gone to
the
other
they stole your
side.
Pheonix,
Otherwise,
Emil.
he would have killed me when I was in that trap
They
for
stole
like
your
10
Breeze
seconds.
Pheonix.
Why wouldn't he have? Well, this is why. So he can catch you unaware and allow his teammates to rotate in, blitz on the back of it. I
chances.
love the way this team
Damn.
plays. 12-4 and 8 chances for Gentlemates to close out this map. Onto their map pick from the previous series next time. It ain't looking good.
It's been a good map for Vitality, but I'll be honest, this is not the way I expected this to go. Expectations on them have been high, and maybe at crunch time, for some, pressure is like a drug. For others, it hinders. And right now, it's looking like a hindrance
These
for
two
Vitality.
backside, what can they get?
Taylor's still on the side, but he's
Tug.
about to
Oh
be
my.
revealed. The flash again
Oh
is
my.
slowed down
That
there.
is, yeah, teams
They
are
just
stealing
can't
that
stop
flash.
Takas,
That's
but they know
great. It
exactly
goes
where
all the way
Williams is
above the
finally.
box.
He's been dealt with.
One enemy
It's left all
remaining.
onto the tank. 1 versus 1.
That was cool.
He's going on a rotation. Sender is watching for
Honestly, didn't think that would go
Waiting.
high enough.
to see if there's anything to be had.
Off
He's
the
going
floor
a
to go
long
above
way
this.
around. I don't know if he's got the expectation that he's going to wrap around. Maybe the wrong read from the tank this time.
Nah, I think he's
But
on
even
this.
still, if he goes all the way around the map, this is going to be a nasty surprise. Now, he hasn't heard or seen anything. In that time, Sender has
30
spent
seconds
so
left.
much just
And
to
does he
and get
try
the
go
spike
B
down and
main?
still has absolutely no idea where his opponent is going to be coming from. Now the tank goes running all the way through the spawn. The
Yeah, and the
longest
tank has to
possible
walk it
rotation.
because for
The
sure
only
he
question
could be
is,
underneath him as
does
well.
the question finally hit Sender's mind? Does he think, okay, this has been too long without a sighting. Could this man be behind me?
He has a wall.
He seems to be worried about. Oh, that flash is giving it away. Actually, the element of surprise
Yeah,
is completely
it was
gone.
kind of nice.
Sender knows,
Now
but
what?
does he think it's a fake? No, he's wrapping around. It's half touched already. Nataka round, and he's
The
got
extra
it.
wide step.
There is no
Man, they've
foot making
annihilated
place
them.
wrong. No
Wasn't
mistake
even close,
for
bro.
Gentlemates
What
in
the
this
hell?
matchup. 13-4.
That was sick.
Takeover. We are expecting to go the distance